We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Go for it,
We're live, pal. Welcome to Go with the Pen, episode 151. With your boys first, I am that leg slap professor, Mikey Q, and I am joined first by...
Week 2. King V, aka Gwen Stacy Keebler. Yes, I am on a Spider-Man kick for the past couple of weeks.
Okay, Gwen Stacy Keebler. Okay.
And I am also joined by...
Big homie, DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night, BKA A Storm is Brewing, and we are back. Another Thursday, fellas. What's happening?
Another Thursday. Yeah, and another Thursday that I still owe Kiara her chopped cheese. Maybe if she actually answered her text messages from years ago, she would have got it. Anyway, we're live. We're not here to talk about that, and I wish Kiara all of the best. But anyway, we're just gonna keep going. Thank you, everybody that's joining us. V, put that down. Thank you to everybody that's joining us, or listening, or watching, or whatever you guys are doing to support. We appreciate it. I'm just gonna keep going. Don't be fooled by this next side. I am a Nets fan. I see Knuckles is winning.
He's not, ladies and gentlemen. No, he's not.
I definitely am. I might be one of the only real business.
None of my business.
Kevin Durant is a wrong crossover away from eternity. Y'all, you better come on. You better come on over.
In case you missed it, Kevin Durant doesn't play for us anymore. Maybe you missed that one. Yeah, maybe you missed that. He doesn't.
I did miss that.
Wow. All right.
A whole year. I had a lapse.
Last time I checked, he's over there doing nothing in Phoenix. All right.
I was glitching.
I bet you were. Anyway, this is not a basketball show, but let's go, Liberty.
No, it's not.
It's okay, V. It's all right. It's all right. We have a couple of things to talk. Oh man, we have a couple of things to discuss tonight. So NXT No Mercy, you heard that correctly. NXT No Mercy will be coming live from Bakersfield, California, I believe, this Saturday. This Saturday night. Regular start time, right? 8:00, I believe, on the East Coast here.
That's correct.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna cover that. We're gonna do our predictions for that, and also AEW, another AEW pay-per-view here. Wrestle Dream.
AEW, yeah, Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcast. Dream on. Maybe not that one. Dream Over.
Nope, we're not doing
that one either. I don't know about that one either.
Nope.
Oh man. Anyway, we'll be predicting both of those shows and talking a little bit about wrestling this week. Big signing. It's official. Jade Cargill is officially signed with World Wrestling Entertainment. Surprise to nobody, but we was all waiting for this official announcement. And I mean, V, they're really making this like a huge deal. It's not just like, another signing here. Do you think this is the right move? Do you think they should have announced Jade in advance like they did? Let me get your thoughts on it, and then we can hear from Knuckles.
Okay, so, one thing I love / hate about wrestling now, especially in this digital, modern internet era, is that a lot of things are spoiled. So, truthfully, I would rather them announce this than try to keep it a secret, and then somebody's like, "Oh, Jade's gonna," and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" I think this is a good move. I think that we haven't seen a rollout roll out, because I know words. We haven't seen a rollout like this since the transphobe that's not here anymore.
Something's in my eye. Yeah, I'm
And when
listening.
you really, when you really think about it, very few women have gotten this rollout.
Right.
And
Agreed.
I think this is a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to another vignette of somebody that's debuting soon. Also, if you didn't watch NXT, I'll let you know. But other than that, Jade, I think it was a good move. I think it was a good move, and she deserves this type of treatment.
Yeah.
She deserves the red carpet. She deserves all of this, and apparently she already knows what show she's going to. So we never know. We don't know, and I think that's good. As long as nobody leaks it. But Jade Cargill getting signed was a huge acquisition by WWE.
Yeah.
And I know because of tribalism and racism and misogyny, a lot of you are upset that she's getting this treatment. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at this. Find you a very deep body of water, right? And what I want you to do is wade in that water.
Oh,
Wade in that water. Sit down, crisscross, however you want to do, like you're doing yoga. Downward dog. Open your mouth
God.
really, really wide in that body of water. Breathe deep, and like Terry McMillan, wait to exhale.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm done.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
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 Well, and in the words of Simon Miller, let's bring down the crime counter.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, yeah. I mean, V said it.
Hi, Ray.
I think
Ray, what's
I
up?
am back.
Ray, what's up? Good to see you, brother. I agree with V. This is a major coup for WWE. I think the fact that it happened with no negative recourse between her and AEW makes it better.
Yeah.
Seeing that AEW and Jay kind of parted ways mutually, her contract
Right.
was up. There was no kind of.
I'm sorry. I saw the comment. I'm sorry. I just saw the name of the comment. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
I think we know who that is.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
We definitely know who that
I'm
is.
so sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, Knuckles. Sorry.
And John, the answer is no.
John, the answer is no. Do you think Nia Jax would win the? No, I don't think so either.
No.
Oh God, that took me down. I'm so sorry.
So, what was I saying? Oh yeah.
Yes, exciting.
The fact that Jade and AEW were able to part ways mutually and it be a no ruffling of feathers, no drama filled anything was dope, and I think it looked good. And I'll be honest with you, I keep it a buck for the people who watch this show. I was not 100% about this Jade Cargill signing.
You weren't.
I had my reservations.
You did.
But honestly, I watched a few of her interviews. I watched her interview with ESPN, and I think she did one other interview. Okay.
Because we know when it's you, Ray.
Yeah.
And we know when it's John. We know you guys. All right. You think we don't?
Yeah, we got you pegged. All the way. Pause.
Got you
anyway,
what?
Pegged. Golly.
Because I heard something so I don't know what
audio.
I'm not going to let you know what I heard because
audio. Hello. All right.
Water.
Right.
Water.
Yeah. Please.
Water. But
please.
But yeah, I watched her interview with ESPN, and honestly, Jade's demeanor is different. Just like I don't know whether it's the way she's talking or the way she's presenting herself, or she's presenting herself different because now she's with WWE. It was just something very different about just her mannerisms, not you know what I mean, but like her dialect was different, like the way she talked, and
That
it
could
was just
just be really her outside
that's
of wrestling.
yeah, and that's what I really think it is. I think, and I hope WWE is gonna allow Jade to be more of herself than she was in AEW. It was just, it was like a breath of fresh air to hear her talk, different than being this, I don't know, overpowering, just monster machine type person, like dominating person in AEW. But I don't know. But okay, so here's my question.
Yeah.
Like you said, and I present this to both of you guys and anybody who's watching. Seeing that they are rolling out this red carpet for her and they
Yeah.
are giving her all of this hype and everything, is this superstardom or bust for her? Is
You
there
want to go
any
first, Mike?
is there any middle ground for Jade Cargill? Because for somebody who, you know, not to bring her up or anything, but Ronda Rousey came in with all that hype and everything, and these fans turned on her in a heartbeat.
It wasn't in a
Because
heartbeat
she's,
though. But no, it wasn't a heartbeat though. They didn't turn on
but that's
Ronda
on her.
until that. They didn't turn on Ronda
But she,
until the
but she
Charlotte
didn't
match.
live up to the hype. That's what I'm saying.
I
She
think
didn't
she
live up to the hype.
did initially. I think you guys are
That's
forgetting
on
her first
her.
run.
That's on her.
So what is it? So what is it? Is this superstardom or bust right now? If she doesn't become a mega star, is this a failure?
So out the short answer, the short answer for me is yes. I think she has a lot to prove, and I think there's going to be a lot of eyes on her as soon as she shows up on television. So I do think that if she doesn't do well, or she doesn't live up to the hype, as you put it, I don't know where she would go from there. I do think that it's a situation where there's a lot of pressure on her and she has to succeed. But in the same breath, I think WWE is going to do everything in their power to make sure that Jade succeeds, because it would look really bad on them if she did not succeed. A lot of it is on her, but I think that with the WWE and that machine behind you, I think it's inevitable that she becomes an even bigger star.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
I get that. V, go ahead, V, because I got a part two.
What were you gonna say?
No, I got a part two question I got a part two to that question, but I do want to get your opinion on whether this is like a superstar or bust thing for her.
So I would disagree with Mike where he believes that it's superstardom or bust. I think I'm trying to word this correctly. I'm trying to find the words because Milligram's beating my ass. When it comes to Jade, right? The reason why I'm not going to say I believe, the reason why I'm not going to believe it's superstardom or bust is because truly Jade has that charisma to not flop in a way.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Jade has something in it being cultivated at the Performance Center.
Right.
I think it's going to bring out a little bit more. Yes, she was on AEW. They did throw her out there to the wolves or the sharks or whatever carnivorous animal that you want to talk about. And, she did what she was able to do with it. She wasn't, she was undefeated for a very long time. She was really learning on the fly, working with Bryan Danielson, which is perfect fucking mentor for wrestling, honestly. I think that her being in the Performance Center and training in the Performance Center, You know, you have women like Natalia and, you know, Kaylee Ray that she could work with, and Roxanne, I believe. There's a picture of her actually training. I believe that was Roxanne that she was training with. You know, with the crop of women that are coming out of the performance center, and I've said this privately with you guys, because she's working with such a big caliber of women. I see the comment, and I'll address it later. Because she's working with so many different calibers of women, and the caliber is high, Jay's gonna be fine. I truly believe that she's gonna be fine. I think she's gonna do more in WWE than she did in AEW. And I'm not saying that as a knock on AEW, because you know that women's division, as stacked as it is, the writing, the booking is awful. Okay, you got Nex and Floss and all of this all over the place, and you know it's all over the place. Like I said, AEW, the wrestling aspect is good, but it's literally playing Super Smash Brothers, Tekken, Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat. Like, it's all the fighting games you could think of. Punch Out, like whatever you could think of.
Punch Out.
Yes, I did. Sure did.
Punch Out is crazy.
I think if they're gonna use Jade, they have to book her strong.
Yeah.
You know, they have to book her strong. You know, it doesn't mean that she can't lose. Just because you're booked strong doesn't mean that you don't lose. And I think a lot of people get that misconstrued. But if they book her strong and put her on the right show, I think that she can go places, truthfully. And I've always believed that Jay can go places. Jay can go places because, like I said last week, she has a presence. Yeah. And her presence, you just stop. Excuse me. You just stop and look at her. She's a sight to see. And it's just that Jade has so much to offer to the wrestling business that I feel like she could really grow into her own in WWE. If you see all of these women in NXT, and of course we'll get to NXT, if you see all these women in NXT that don't have any wrestling background, killing matches months out of the performance center, Jade's going to be fine.
A lot of them have an athletic background, though, some sort.
I mean, yes, athletic background, but not necessarily a wrestling background.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Do the comments before.
Yeah, we gotta get because we gotta keep going. But I was on board with the WWE signing only because I feel AEW doesn't know what to do with her past undefeated streak. Plus, I know Jade wants to be more than a wrestler. I think WWE is the place to do that. Yeah, I mean, we mentioned it already. She has that crossover appeal. Ray also says superstardom for me. Plus, once HBK gets his hands on her, easy. I think her wrestling and persona is gonna go crazy. I know what you mean.
Relax.
I know. I know.
And you know what? Keep. Wait. I'm sorry, man. Go back to that.
Yep.
I'm gonna agree with you, Ray, because when you think of Jade, think of the people that she's been working with to perfect her craft. She worked with Bryan Danielson. She's going to be working with Shawn Michaels. I think there was a picture of her like sitting in the ring. I believe that was Triple H in the background. I'm not sure. It might be Triple H or Shawn Michaels. They both don't have hair anymore, so I'm not sure. But either way, the list of people that she's had help train her, get it together, Mike. The people that she's had help train her, she is going to be fine. She's going to be fine. She's going to be okay. She's going to be just fine. I really think that she's already had, experience on a big stage, with AEW. She's been on TV. She's been, major pay-per-views. Jade is going to be fine. Jade's not somebody that I'm going to worry about wrestling-wise.
And that's the thing. The only reason people are even talking about her wrestling is because we saw her wrestle on AEW already. If she was just this signing that nobody had seen wrestle before, people wouldn't. I don't even think people would be like criticizing. All right, well, is she going to be good in the ring or not? She's already good enough to wrestle on primetime network television. So that's why.
And AEW doesn't have a performance center. She trained with the best of the best.
I know. I know. I'm. So that's the thing. I know Knuckles wanted to comment on a few.
Oh, just real quick. Another. With Charlotte beat Ronda at Survivor Series 2018.
That's what a turn
fan
happened.
turned
That's
on it.
really what a turn happened.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Which was
But
right about that.
the second, the clause B of my questions about Jade. If you are, and I'm going to do this without saying names, but if you are some of the other women's talent on the roster, do you feel some type of way? Because they're rolling the red carpet out for her, and these other talents have been grinding and pushing for 6 months to a year to 18 months to 2 years, and they don't get the opportunity, but then Jade is just coming in here and you are just throwing everything at her. Are there women in that locker room that's feeling some type of way right now? Because in my opinion, I believe there are.
I think naturally, yes. Go ahead, V.
I'm sorry, Mike. No, you go first. You go first.
No, I'll make it quick because
I could name one name in particular that I would think would just be like, "Yo, seriously, what are y'all doing?"
Okay,
and I don't want to incriminate anybody or just try to like lead on and saying that this person is thinking that way. So I'm not going to name your name, but if you put the pieces together, and we've talked about this person before, but I think if I was her, I would feel some type of way.
Put it in the private chat, but
Okay.
when it comes to that, I'll see if I agree with you or not. When it comes to that, naturally, yes, there's going to be some feelings there, which is natural and human, and that's fine. Not everybody is Beyonce Renaissance Track 1. Not all of you are that girl.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people that think they're that girl are truly not. Anyway, but on the other side, I would understand, people feeling away or anybody in the locker room feeling away because of, the rocket essentially being strapped on her back. But you also have to take a look into other things like, are you marketable? Do you have charisma? Because if you can wrestle, that's great. If you can wrestle, that's fantastic. But if your personality is as dull as a useless pencil, I can't help you.
Basketball,
maybe find a character, make shit work, do something that Nikki Cross did. Try something new, pitch it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Granted, I was not a fan of Nikki ASH, but it worked for her. And next and Floss, I love that you knew who I was talking about. Need to fall back to Athena. Cake.
In the Hogan. Oh wow! All right. And only Hogan.
I don't know who Cake is.
And the only Hogan we acknowledge.
The only Hogan we acknowledge.
Is gone.
Oh yeah, because the only Hogan I acknowledge is Kiera, and that's on the Black people. Anyway, and wrestling skill. Anyway, yeah, there's gonna be people that feel away, and that's fine, and that's okay. It's a human emotion. Jealousy is. I think people need to understand that certain things are just natural human emotions, but at the same time, if you're gonna do something that would sabotage that, then that's when the problems comes in. Oh, okay. I see okay, I get it. I saw Ray's comment. Would you all rather be a commentator or a wrestler for 2 months for the same pay wrestler?
Commentator. No bumps. Same pay.
No bumps. Same
no
pay.
bumps.
Absolutely.
I'm sold right there. But
wrestler.
But commentator. But I gotta be a commentator, but I don't need to know the finish.
Also, like JR, kind of.
Yeah, I need mine to be organic.
Okay.
I want to be in the wrestling ring so bad. So any of my wrestler friends, hey y'all. Oh, that's who you're talking about. Oh, not like I said, you're not Beyonce Track 1 Renaissance. You're not that girl. Anyway.
Wow. How did Velvet catch a stray? Whoa.
No, I'm not talking about Velvet. No, I love Red Velvet. I look in the private chat and see who Knuckles is talking about.
Oh, Knuckles. Yeah, I don't think she shouldn't feel any type of way about anything, to be real with you.
Baby, you're not that girl. So
really?
I'll quickly.
No.
Nah,
No.
no,
It's not
no.
the diamonds.
They're incomparable. I think you can say if you want to say you can say it, but like I don't.
But we're not comparing the two.
No, don't say it because I don't need money in my mentions because I'm going to tell you to eat ass, die. So
Wow. All right.
But Mike, we're not comparing the two.
Right, but you said who would feel away, and I don't think she has. Let me not discredit her. Anybody has the right to feel the way that they want to feel, but I just don't think.
absolutely.
But
Right.
this is based on putting in the work. This is based on longevity. This is based on how long you've been there.
You
I
can
don't think it
still put
matters
in
how
the
long you've been
work.
there.
You can
But I
still
don't
put
think.
in the work and still not be that girl.
Yeah, I don't think it matters how long you've been there. I think it's about everything that V mentioned, and just like I said, honestly, just a quick comment on that, and I'll make it quick. Like, honestly, and if you're talking about the main roster, I thought you were talking about the main roster, but like if you're talking about just in general, like on the main roster, they probably will have a little bit of an issue, but V pretty much covered it. I mean, are you as big a star as she is or will be? And that's really what it comes down to. If the answer is no, then fall back.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
There's a difference between possibility and reality.
Right.
It's possible that you can be a star, but the reality is that you're not. And I'm not saying that to be shady. It's just I'm saying that because, like, for example, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. That was gonna be rude. And I don't want it to come across. And I don't want it to come across as rude. It's like certain people are good in the ring, absolutely, on the main roster are good in the ring, but
nobody cares about them.
When it comes to character work, you're boring.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you have.
I could be serious for a moment.
I mean,
wow.
Another example that was really. I mean, look, I love Lindstorm. He's one of the greatest technicians to ever step into the
One of
ring.
the greatest trainers ever, too. So a
He
lot
will
of the girls
tell
we see
you.
today.
He will tell you. Look, I love Landstorm. I love watching him wrestle. But personality-wise, it's like, have you ever sat and watched a plant grow?
Jesus Christ.
Like you are watching a plant photosynthesize.
Oh man, not photosynthesis. All right, I'm sure Shayna got to be feeling some way. Yeah, maybe. And yeah, we got it. Yeah,
I figured. I didn't realize until Hey.
But
my thing is, you guys
cake. Okay,
not you guys, but and we really have to like move on here. But I think they should be happy because that means more eyes on the product. Anytime somebody comes in and they're a bigger star, or whatever, people feel at the end of the day, more eyes mean more money for everybody in the company. So
but how would
should want her to?
But how would you profit of that if you're not on the product?
Good point. That's a good point.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
See what I'm saying?
I look at it more from a standpoint of you have somebody different to work. And guess what? If you're working her on a show,
but you're not on the product, so you wouldn't be working them anyway.
Here's my rebuttal. Here's my rebuttal. So let's say that's the word.
It is a word.
Yes,
it is the word.
That's the word. Let me use my law degree.
What are you talking
but
about?
Oh my. So let's say, for example, and I'm not saying that she's gonna. I'm not gonna say that she's feeling away. Let's take Natalia for example, right? Yeah. Natalia knows how to make.
I don't agree.
Anybody look? I will get to that.
Yeah.
When Knuckles is finished with his comment after I finish, but let's say for example Natalia, right?
Yeah.
Natalia is one of the best women's wrestlers on that roster. Point blank, period.
In the world.
Personality wise, like most of the Hearts, maybe with the exception of Owen.
Yeah.
And I can say this as a Bret Hart mark.
Brand.
Okay. It's like, when you get like original chips, but they don't have salt on them. Like saltless fries, right?
Oh God.
I get my fries without salt now, but that's all.
Not me, child. Anyway,
No, I'm
Seriously?
serious. I'm serious.
No,
Yeah, I told her.
I believe him.
You
But
go to,
but
you go to McDonald's and you say you want fries with no salt?
No salt. Yeah, no salt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This isn't about me, but yes, I do. Yeah, sure.
But yeah,
My girl
you
got me
know,
into that. But yeah.
with her working,
On a
me
bed
and
of
sister-in-law
lettuce.
have to have a conversation. But anyway, but when it comes to, let's say, like I said, Natalia.
Mm-hmm.
Natalia's amazing in the ring. One of the best ever to step foot in that ring.
Yeah.
Personality wise, besides, come on, you guys! Or, "Yay!" Like, besides that, she doesn't. And as good as the Hearts are in general, they lack, with the exception of Owen, they lack that charisma on the mic per se.
Yeah.
You know, Brett's charisma came out in the ring. It didn't come out on the microphone. So with, let's say she works, get it together, niggas. Damn. Let's say she works with Natalia.
Hey, what did she
Natalia's
say
gonna
again?
get Jade. Yeah! Come on, you guys!
That's perfect.
Ooh, the milligram.
Really was.
Anyway,
It was spot on.
it's
Okay,
like she's gonna do well wrestling wise. Jade has the charisma point. She has that down. She doesn't have to worry about that. Get it together. No, bring your asses the fuck back right now. Professionalism right now. Anyway, but Natalia just has it as a wrestler, so it just. You know, with her working with her and Rhea, you know that we know we're gonna get that Rhea and other women like Alba Fire, working with other women that's on the roster, Becky Lynch, Bailey if she goes to SmackDown. Bianca. Well, we're not gonna talk about Bianca because I want that WrestleMania match. It does not have to be in Philly. It could be somewhere else. Y'all need to fucking relax when it comes to that.
Let it be in Philly.
No, let it not be in Philly. We need to let that shit, like Usher said, let it burn. Let it burn. Let it slowly burn. We don't need it.
So long.
We don't. Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with TV. But anyway. Okay. I see how this moved left and right along. But Jade's gonna be just fine. I get it. People are concerned about her wrestling, which y'all need to be concerned about other people's wrestling before you talk about Jade's. But I just think that she's gonna be just fine with her in the WWE environment. She's gonna be fine. I don't think there's nothing for me personally. Me, King V. I'm only speaking for myself here, not everybody else here. Go for the pin. I feel that she's gonna be fine. I think she's gonna be successful wherever she goes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John. I mean, shit, Knuckles. Hi.
Hi, V. You okay? Everything
No.
all right?
Richard Clark says totally agree. Let it burn.
Copacetic? Everything good? All right.
All right now.
Wellness check?
Wellness check.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But nah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, seriously though. I mean, I agree. I think she'll do well. But and the only reason I say that now is because I come to the realization of the machine she's gonna have pushing her.
Yep.
That's the main thing that swayed me to. I mean, I thought she was going to be okay anyway, just based upon entertainment and star power. That wasn't never in doubt with me. It was just the wrestling for me. But with the machine that's going to be backing her, I think she'll be cool. It's definitely a bigger machine than AEW. Let's just be point blank.
Yeah, and they would know how to market her better.
And plus, she's gonna have legends pushing her. So I think she'll be fine.
All right. Let's get this going here. We spent the half an hour on
I'm sorry. I do want to bring up Ray's comment, the Cody one.
Oh yes, someone forgot. Yes, Cody. which I disagree with. By the way.
I also disagree. Yes, Codith has done very corny promos, bringing up the biracial child, and I was just like, okay, Cody, please, this is not Rainbow Coalition. This is not Kumbaya, my lord. No, we're not doing that here today.
National Action Network.
Ugh, I'm fucking weak, but no, but I get why people feel like Cody is corny. I'm pretty sure people felt the same way about Dustin, baby. Because Cody's gonna finish the story.
Oh God,
that's really good.
I just, I do what I can. If you want me to do any kind of voice acting, hi, I'm available. I can do kids shows, adult shows. I am available. Just email goforthepin123 at gmail.com. Anyway.
I got Tony Khan on lock. So
I almost said something and I would be a hypocrite. Anyway.
Stop.
And that's why I said I would be a hypocrite. Anyway. Cody, I don't personally have an issue with Cody. I think Cody's good how he is. I believe that was the royal puppy, y'all. I believe that Cody is good as is. Them trying to make Cody into something that he's not is what was wrong with his booking originally, which is why he probably left and went to Japan, and we're fighting through it. Went to Japan and AEW and stuff like that. And I don't think Cody's okay. Well, I do agree that Cody can be a little corny because it's just like, bruh, okay, we get it. You have a black wife. Relax. Like, I've learned to love Brandy over the years.
Like the boom. Like,
I'm trying to be a star. I don't want to go to AEW. If the money was right, I would go to AEW.
Oh, the money's gonna be right. All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, nope.
Just make sure you stay tuned for Rampage.
I got you like Titus O'Neil, baby. Millions of dollars.
Oh man.
Hey yo, Tony, let me get a bump. Let me stop. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm kidding, everybody.
Yep. I'm out of here.
SmackDown Live.
I'm kidding
Right.
to a degree.
So SmackDown opened up with John Cena.
Not here.
All right.
Or as Santino would say, John Cena.
Oh, you guys remember Juan Cena?
Juan Cena
back in the day, yeah.
I left that alone because what?
All right. John Cena hits the ring. AJ joins him. Uso and Solo Sikoa come out there, and we tease a tag team match.
Player.
Yeah. Good opening. I'm just running through this. Street Profits versus Mysterio and Escobar. Mysterio and Escobar defeat the Street Profits after Bobby Lashley tried to cheat for Dawkins. It didn't work. Mysterio gets the win, and Lashley was upset at Dawkins and Ford. Anything here? Keep going.
Bobby No Brown was upset, and it's his prerogative, moving left and right along.
Wow, my prerogative.
Do what he want to do.
All right.
Every little step he takes.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Io Sky versus Asuka.
Ooh.
For the WWE Women's Championship.
Woo. What a match.
Be good. Yeah. Go ahead,
so I'm upset, truthfully, honestly, to quote Joanne the Scammer. I feel This show is also brought to you by my dog, clearly. I told him he's not getting producer's credit.
Did you guys see
I'm
what Tony
upset
Khan was doing to Danny
that-
Garcia time? Yeah, I was trying to forget about that.
I screamed loudly. My issue with that is that I wish we would have gotten it on a pay-per-view. I think that girl, what? I think that Io and Asuka is a pay-per-view level worthy match. Now, granted, they did the fuck out that goddamn match. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like they didn't. But I feel like that should have been saved for a pay-per-view, which is part of the reason why I think Jade is going to SmackDown. Maybe. I know the three of us were talking privately in our group chat about her going to Raw. But I think that Asuka and Io is an AEW match. Is a pay-per-view match. I don't know what the fuck that was. Asuka and Io is a pay-per-view match. I think it's a pay-per-view caliber match. And I'm surprised they gave it to us this early. I'm truly surprised they gave it to this early. So this is why I think that personally they might be going to SmackDown. IBK, BFF Jill. But yeah, that was a great match. I enjoyed it beginning to end. Asuka and Io are two of the greatest Joshi wrestlers, because I know fucking words. One of the greatest Joshi wrestlers to ever walk this planet, besides Sasha Khan. And yeah, I enjoyed it. It was great. It was match of the night for me, to be quite frank, to be really frank, Mitchell.
Yeah. John, two different eras. I can't really. I don't know. LeBron or Jordan.
Scottie Pippen. Let him tell it. Oh, all right.
Oh man, I think what LeBron's still doing at his age right now is incredible. I will say that.
So basketball was never really my thing. If you would have said baseball, I would have been like, "Oh yeah, I know how to answer this question." But yeah.
Do you think Ric Flair will win the WWE Championship?
Absolutely not. That man
Rick is in his 70s, right? Yeah, no, he's not. No.
We do not
want
Ric Flair to die in that ring.
He shouldn't have been in the ring last year, but he was.
Absolutely.
Tell me, you did not just say that.
Yeah, I agree.
You didn't.
Oh man. V said everything I had to say about the Io Asuka match. I thought the match could have used a better finish. You know, we had like Charlotte involved and like Bayley involved. It could have. I think we could have had a clean finish here, but I get why they didn't do it. Nonetheless, I thought this was a great match. Io Sky, of course, is still our WWE Women's Champion. So that's cool. Knuckles, you have any last things to say about that?
No, V said it all. It's a great match.
I agree. All right, let's keep going. The Brawling Brutes versus Waller and Theory. They're really making this a thing here. Waller and Theory got the win over the Brawling Brutes.
Send in the lefty.
What was that?
Come on, V.
I didn't even see
I
it.
was telling my dog to sit. He said,
"Oh, okay, all right, okay."
Done verbally.
And then we had a contract signing, but before the contract signing, AJ Styles was attacked backstage, and Cena went out there by himself, got beat up. He did sign a contract, and right now they're promoting it as a handicap match. Although I don't think it's going to be a handicap match. Yeah, and I'll let you guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. Come on now. It's not.
Go ahead, guys.
We all know.
I don't know who's going to be. I truly don't care. But it's not going to be a handicap match.
It's going to be obvious who it's going to be.
Jimmy, Jay.
Oh,
wrong twin.
L.
Night. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Of course, LA Knight
And
was not
actually-
on the show this week because apparently he tested positive for COVID.
You got the vid.
Yeah,
Vid.
so he wasn't on the show. Interestingly enough, and they only do this for top level talent. WWE was offering refunds up until the start of SmackDown for LA Knight not being there. I've only seen this done a couple of times. I've seen it done for like a Roman Reigns. I've seen it done for John Cena. I've seen it even done for like Seth Rollins. If Rollins wasn't going to be on the show, Becky Lynch. But it's usually reserved for like the top stars. They don't, because that thing that Vince put in there way back in the 80s, card subject to change. They legally do not have to refund you if somebody's not on the show. However, WWE doing the right thing. Yeah, comment space.
Is this a TKO move?
I don't think so. I think
You don't
WWE.
think-
No, I don't
I
think
can't
so.
determine that.
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they know how over LA Knight is, and a lot of people came to see him, and they would have been disappointed if he wasn't on the show, especially if he was promoted to be there. Yeah. But like I said, recently the only person I've seen him do it for recently was probably Steph and maybe Roman. And before Roman, it was Cena. They used to offer refunds up until the first match, I believe, if John Cena was scheduled to be there and he was for some reason wasn't able to be there. So that's actually really cool that WWE was offering that. Nonetheless, I thought the segment was good. I thought AJ getting attacked was good and everything. And yes, this does leave the door open for LA Knight, which is cool. I thought SmackDown was good. I thought it was good for the most part. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was good.
It was cute or whatever. I give SmackDown a 2 count.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. It hasn't popped up, but there it is. Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, leave that up. I give it a 2 count.
Yeah.
All right. Collision. I like the Texas death match with Ricky Starks and Bryan Danielson. That was a really.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. After Ricky Starks, who I hope goes over next. After that Ricky Starks, Bryan Danielson match.
Yeah.
I
Cut the TV off.
tapped out.
Wow. I'm gonna heavily disagree with you. I thought.
That's fine.
Really
It was too much wrestling. I was overwhelmed, and I was like, I can't do this.
Okay, well, I'll leave the I tapped out up there for you. There it is. I think. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I definitely did not tap out of Collision. Just quickly, let me see. We had Luchasaurus versus Darby versus Christian. Christian won the TNT Championship officially by pinning Luchasaurus. So more on that, more adding to that story.
More scene planning.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It was somewhat predictable, but I thought it was really good. The finish was fun. I'm just gonna keep going. Hook and RVD versus Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange. It's good to see RVD. RVD still is in great shape. It was fun for what it was. Predictable but enjoyable. So again, that was. I'm just running through this really quickly. Enjoyed it. Julia Hart versus Kiera Hogan. Of course, Julia got the win because Julia is the one they're pushing. The match was okay.
Gonna say something else, and I was gonna leave that alone. The only Hogan I acknowledge is Kiera.
Yes. Oh, let me get this. I tapped out off the screen here because I didn't. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Only Hogan I acknowledge is Kiera. Julia Hart really has come a long way. I will say that, and that's not a knock on her, but there's only but so far you can go when you're not white in AEW. Anyway, moving left and right along.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Andrade versus Jay White, probably the best match on the card here. And this is with a Texas Death Match with Bryan and Ricky Starks. I mean, these two really went out there and killed it. Jay White got the win. They were really pushing Jay White, and you will see more of that on Dynamite this past week or whatever. We saw more of that. Really, really good match here. I mean, this was hard hitting, was stiff at times. This was just a really great match. FTR versus the Workhorsemen for the AEW Tag Team titles. Another good match. It was short, but it was fun. And that's usually the review I get. But yeah, so that's neither here nor there. Joking. Anyway, but yeah, so the match was good. It was good. I think they're really trying to get the Workhorsemen over, and
they're a good team.
Yeah. And FTR actually commented on it and said, "Well, people are saying that we're wrestling nobodies, but if you don't want them to be nobodies, they have to wrestle people that are established. Like if you don't want," and he's like, and I'm not saying they're nobody. I think Dex was talking about this. I'm not saying they're nobodies, but in order for people to really care about them, is what I'm saying. They have to get some, some TV time and some work against people that the fans actually care about. So that was pretty cool. And then, like we mentioned, the Bryan Danielson and Ricky Starks match to end the show. Another great match. I mean, you had blood. It was just fun. It was just fun. Bryan got the win, and they cut this off of the live broadcast, but Ricky actually shook Bryan's hand after they went off the air. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Okay. Give me 1 second. If Luchasaurus takes up that match, he will be able to see his true potential. Wow. Okay. And true story, he actually did used to wrestle without the mask before he got to AEW, but that is wow, Ray. And John says,
"You're a Hispanic Heritage Month, Ray."
And really? John says, which major WWE superstar?
Technically.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Where are we going? Which major WWE superstar do you really want on your show? Man, major WWE superstar?
Bianca.
Yeah, and that was so close to happening during COVID. Oh man, that was so close to happening. And it didn't pan out. It was so close.
I mean, if he was still signed, I'm gonna make this really clear, and Mike, you know this. My dream interview is Brett.
Yeah.
I probably would not have to be on the show for that because I would probably be like crying. Like I wouldn't be able to get any questions out. That was me. I was that kid. That was me.
Oh man.
Brett is my dream interview. I could literally say fuck this shit once I I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
Who's my dang?
I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
We won the show.
Yeah.
I want to.
Brett is for me.
I want to pick Randy Orton's brain.
Randy would be an interesting get. Definitely. Yeah, yeah.
If we ever got Brett on this show, I mean, Dominican Republic, because a lot of you guys are. This is coming from Afro Latino also, but I get it.
Nah.
I get it. Man. I get it. I understand.
What's happening?
Your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. For me, it's for me. If Brett was still signed to WWE, Brett would be my dream interview. I could literally say fuck all this wrestling shit once I literally interview Brett. I'm good.
Well, hold on, John. Since you asked the question, who do you want us to have on the show?
Oh, and also Jacqueline.
Oh,
yeah, Jacqueline too.
Yeah.
Jacqueline, Molly Holly.
Molly.
Definitely Molly. Lisa
Victoria,
Lisa
Lisa
Marie.
Victoria.
That may be
Mhm.
possible, but well,
Mickey.
again, we said WWE superstars. That's still,
Trish.
I guess that's still active, or
Ray. We
Lita.
are not even allowing that to happen. Because no, we don't trust you, Ray.
I would love to interview Shawn Michaels. So I'm like, so what's the tea with Brad? Like, what's your issue?
oh man, they squashed
What
it.
was
They
your
good.
issue?
Yeah, is this still an issue?
They good. No,
I mean, no, there's not still an issue. You know me. I'm like, so what was your problem? Was it the pills? Was it
Okay.
was it
I
the
did a lot of pills
sunny
back
days?
then, B. You know what I'm saying? I can
What,
see it right there. I
what was
hardly
the
remember
sunny
the 90s.
days?
I hardly
You know,
remember the 90s.
the murderous ways of Sunny.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
So I give
Pam, sis. Just go ahead and just
I
say
give
that right
Collision.
now.
I give Collision an earful. All right. I'm just gonna keep going. I give Collision an earful. Knuckles.
Sunny. The only Sunny I acknowledge is Kiss.
Who's back on the
Fair.
Independence?
In which Tony Khan, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I'd like to get Sonny on the show too. That would be interesting. I would
That may be
I would
possible as
cry.
well.
I
That
would
might be
personally
possible.
cry.
That
For
might be
reasons,
possible.
but I would personally
Yeah.
cry.
That might be possible. These are actually people that might be possible. But stay tuned, I guess, guys. As far as my get is in WWE, I don't know. I mean, that's such a difficult question to answer. I'm gonna probably
I
just
really
say,
would like to have that moment with Kurt Angle.
oh man, I would love that.
This tells you how much we've known each other.
Kurt Angle.
We've known each other.
Yeah,
Kurt
I would
Angle.
love Kurt Angle to be on the show,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that would be awesome. Man, but you know what? I'm trying to think of people that don't have their own podcasts, and I say that because we get a lot of insight into the wrestlers now because they have their own, they have their own podcast and they have their own platform.
Interview New Day.
New Day would be cool too. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Kofi specifically, but that would be the whole New Day.
Because, I mean, yeah, bigger because I love New Day.
So all right, yeah. All right, it's a new day. Yes, it is. All right,
it is.
And of course, we want Samantha Irvin at some point. Of course.
Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna happen, but yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, any of the current talent is not gonna happen, guys. I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now. It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna add somebody to that list. Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I was watching, Inspired. I was watching some of Mick Foley's old matches. I was like, I really want to pick his brain, and I really want to talk about him dragging the talentless piece of shit Hulk Hogan.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I do want to interview. I do want to interview Mick Foley and Edge.
Edge would be cool too. Edge would be really cool. All right, some good picks, guys. Some good picks. All right, let's go to Raw. And we got to get to NXT. What? Oh, Knuckles. I'm sorry, you didn't give your
No, I was just trying to figure out why you just sounded like a scratching record just then.
Oh, I didn't hear myself.
Yeah,
Knuckles.
Flew on the
Oh, I sounded like Dynamite this week on TBS. I'll tell you that much. They was having some type of issue.
All right, we're finished.
All right. Cody opened up Raw. Solid opening, of course. I mean, Kevin Owens was out there. Huh? You said you turned? Oh, Ray turned the TV. Nah, I hope not. Judgment Day came out there. It was a fight. Priest got hit with a chair that JD McDonough came out with. It was cool. Good opening segment. Wait, huh?
What?
Please hold.
All right. Jade. Wait. Jade would do if I asked her. Well, Jade would do it if I asked her. All right. Well, you asked her.
Incorrect.
And see if we can get
So this is one of my favorite Funko Pops, right?
Oh. Oh wow.
Oh, Funko Pop.
Let's solo that. There.
It's China. Yeah, there was a
Hold on.
gift. So JD Madonna, right?
Doom 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 doom.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're done because he looks like a Funko Pop. All right, we're finished.
Wow! 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 All right! Wow! Wow! All right. So Otis faced Bronson Reed. He lost.
He did.
But it was good. What do we say this was?
Cute or whatever. Oh, Otis and big meaty men slapping meat.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what this. And it was actually a slap that meat chant. I was like, what are we doing? But yeah. So anyway, that's what happened.
Never mind.
All right.
Hey,
Ray said I haven't been watching wrestling like I did before. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
It's a lot of wrestling to take in. So much wrestling.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Everybody calm the fuck down.
Tommaso Ciampa versus Ludwig Kaiser. Tommaso beat Ludwig Kaiser. Because Giovanni Vinci.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mike.
Yes.
When you finish with this, I do have something to say about SmackDown.
Okay. All right. Just go ahead now so you don't forget it.
There was a promo with Alba Fire, and I keep forgetting the other person. Jesus Christ. Isla Dawn. There we go. I'm so sorry, Isla. There's no shade. I promise I forget. I get so weak in the knees. Where they had this whole video montage of past women's tag team champions, and they basically made it like a curse.
I like that. I did. I like that.
Too.
That they was the ones that cursed.
Comment on that.
Yeah.
But we know who cursed it. Don't mess with black women. Not even with that Florida water.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna mention it. We're not gonna talk about it, but I do want to quickly mention I did get a chance to see a clip from Impact that aired tonight, actually, as we record live. It looks like Mickie James is going to be going up against Trinity for the Knockouts Championship. So that's going to be something. That's going to be at Bound for Glory. I did see that clip, so that's going to be really, really good. I can't wait to see that. I'm actually going to watch that match. So
we love Trinity over here.
Yeah, definitely. So
good
to see that Trinity's doing a great Trin Pack. It's great to see that Trinity's doing good over there at Impact in front of the 200 people she's wrestling in front of every week. All right.
Okay.
No shade to Trinity.
Really?
No shade to Trinity. No shade to Trinity.
See, this is where I'm going to make you feel the glow, Mike. You're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Mike,
All
come
right.
on, man.
Okay.
You
All right.
won't be doing that.
Okay.
Okay. She's treated like the star that she is on Impact.
She's doing great.
You won't be doing it.
She's doing
no
great.
way out of this, man.
She's doing great. And that's why I leave it.
Come through this camera.
Oh, man. Guys, it wasn't a knock on Trinity. It was a knock on the fact that Impact only draws 200 people. But anyway. And Trinity could have literally went wherever she wanted to. But she chose Impact, so good for her. And for the record, because I'm gonna get a bunch of Impact people that saying I'm hating on Impact. Impact's a great show. Okay, I have been trying to keep up with what's going on there. I haven't watched the full Impact show in a long time, but I do keep up with the clips that I see, and it's still a good show. I'm not criticizing the show. I am criticizing their drawing ability. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, Raw. Ciampa got a win over Ludwig Kaiser. It looks like Ciampa's gonna go up against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship.
Lost.
Natalya and Tegan Nox. There was a backstage with those two. Tegan still works there. Tegan Nox got a win over Natty.
Yay!
I guess.
I guess. Rightfully
right.
so.
Yeah. Okay.
Rightfully so. I said
I
it.
guess. I guess.
No,
She
no
does have the
bump on.
shiniest. She does have the shiniest wizard in the business, apparently.
No bump on Natalia. Well, bump is the wrong word, but no shade on Natalia. But Natalia shouldn't have been nowhere near that challenge that Becky Lynch issued on last week's episode of Raw. That should have been Tegan Knox all the way. But I understand they tried to give Natalia her props for her her tour in India. I understand that. Still, you could have rewarded her a different way and gave Tegan Knox that spotlight. But moving on.
Okay.
So
Surprisingly,
remember when I said about somebody being good in the ring, but their personality is just boring?
that's exactly who I was thinking of.
Okay, so Knees. I like Knees, right? I do.
Do you like
She's
Niece
really
as well,
fantastic.
like Tony?
Tony,
No, Knees
Oh,
as in
Good
this
Lord.
right here.
Oh, okay.
I like Tegan Knox. She's fantastic in the ring. I would honestly rather watch
Oh my
a
goodness.
butterfly, excuse me, a caterpillar turn itself into a cocoon and then turn into a butterfly. Our Caterpie Metapod Butterfree. I would rather watch that transformation. I would rather look for an Eevee and then find like a Moonstone and
Wow.
turn it into Umbreon. I know you don't get that, Mike. I understand, and that's fine. You know, I would rather use a Pokeball to catch Mewtwo when you really need a
Okay, I
Master
got it.
Ball.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
I would honestly rather sit there and watch paint dry than watch Tegan. And this is
You
not
let me
a
know
knock.
when you're done burying Tegan Knox. No, it is a knock on Tegan Knox.
No, I'm
It's
not
okay.
burying her. It's like she's fantastic in the ring. She doesn't give me a reason to enjoy her.
No, that was a barrier, bro, and it's okay. It's okay. Listen,
Like I would rather
listen.
I would rather like struggle to find a fucking Haunter to evolve into a Gengar, which is my favorite ghost Pokemon. Like it's fine, it's okay. I would literally rather like seriously keep Charmander as Charmander and never evolve it into Charizard or Charmeleon. So it's like I would rather not collect. I would rather I would rather purposely look for 8 out of the 9 Dragon Balls than watch the Tegan Knox match. And then it is not because she's not good in the ring. She's fantastic in the ring. But it's nothing to me that draws me to her besides me and her having a bad knee. Like I don't find Tegan Knox personality wise entertaining. And I'm not burying the girl because the girl she can go in the fucking ring.
Yo,
She can go in the ring.
Wait, guess what?
But
Guess what? If she can go in the ring, but nothing that she does in the ring makes you care about her, that means she's not very good at what she's doing. And I'm
let me be fair. I'm gonna be fair because you know, Mike, that the Shining Wizard is one of my favorite moves of all time.
Yeah.
Granted, hers not top 3, but it's one of my favorite moves of all time. I'm not burying her, I promise. I really do like Tegan Knox. You know, with the rainbow hair, and that's about it. You know, either it's the rainbow hair and that's about it. Like, you know, the rainbow popcorn. Like, she put that on her hair, and that's fine. And for me, Tegan Knox, like, wrestling wise, I could watch her wrestle all fucking day.
No, sound like it.
I truly can't.
You would rather watch paint dry than watch a Tegan Knox match.
I mean, to be really Frank Sinatra, I like Tegan Knox. She's very good in the ring.
Yeah.
But if she establishes a character, like what bothers me is that her gear is very Captain Marvel, and I know you don't know who that is, Mike, and it's fine. Mm-hmm. Do you know who Captain Marvel is?
I do know, yes. I know.
So a lot of her gear is modeled after Captain Marvel, and that's cool. Like if she was to have some kind of Carol Danvers, who's Captain Marvel's real name. If she was to have like a Carol Danvers type of situation, if she was able to like create a character out of it and even make herself be a superhero, not necessarily on the same plane as Nikki ASH, but if she was like to model herself after a superhero, I think she would be a little bit more successful than she should be. Because, like I said, I like Tegan. I do. She's good. But character-wise, she's not holding. I don't connect. Let me say that. I don't connect.
That's
yes,
fine.
I am a Marvel nerd. Like, I literally said my name was Gwen Stacy Keebler. Like, Gwen Stacy is one of Spider-Man's original girlfriends that died because he didn't save her. Like,
oh wow.
I mean, Spider-Man's really a sad story. But anyway, for me, it's like, if I can't connect with you, I can't sit here and say that I'm entertained by you. Put that spoon away, Knuckles. I almost called you by your real fucking name. Anyway, because I can do that. Y'all can't do that. I can do that because I know them in real life. Anyway, it's just like there's nothing about Tegan Knox that is allowing me.
Karen White isn't a real character, and no. Isn't a real person.
Because I saw that and I'm finished. But like I said, Tegan Knox is very good in the ring, but character-wise, she doesn't do it for me.
Okay, we can move on.
I'm doing my
We can definitely move on. All right. Arguably the best match in the show, believe it or not, was Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee's debut on Raw here for the North American Championship. Multiple "This is awesome" chants throughout the match. Stick Hurricane Rana from the ring to the floor, onto Dom from Dragon Lee. It was crazy. Dom gets a clean win over Dragon Lee, and I feel like he needed it. I feel like this really makes Dom somebody credible here. That he doesn't always.
We just keep. He ain't gonna have that shit long.
You say he's not gonna have it long?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's we'll get there. Nia Jax versus Zoe Stark. Don't care. Nia got to win. The match wasn't terrible, but it was like whatever.
I was like, okay, I'm not like most. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't even think
the
she has
match wasn't
anymore.
terrible, but it was terrible.
I don't think it was terrible.
It wasn't terrible. I just didn't care because, to be quite frank, to be really frank, Ocean, there's a joke there. If you know, you know. Anyway, to be really frank, Ocean, about this, Zoe Stark. I like Zoe Stark. It was another one that's fantastic in the ring.
Yeah,
personality isn't there.
Right.
I know that Nia is doing this. I'm the most dangerous human in the ring, which I agree. But for a reason.
Wow.
Like I get it because I feel like they're gonna probably have her wrestle men also, which is the reason why she said human, not the most dangerous woman in the ring.
I gotta stop you there. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think WWE
because they are really very what's the word? Oh my god. They're not specific with pronouns, pal.
Yeah.
I think that might be a thing. It might be a thing. It may not. I can't determine that. Zoe Stark got Nia's face. Okay, cool. Like I said, Zoe Stark is amazing in the ring. Personality wise, photosynthesis. Yeah. I would rather watch a plant photosynthesize than watch a Zoe Stark promo. Yeah. And I'm not going to take away from her talent in the ring. She's amazing in the ring. She's really good.
Mm.
But personality wise, I'm bored.
Yeah. I think that just to comment on the Nia wrestling guys, I would like to see it. but I just don't think WWE, they have never really been, I can't say never, but like up until like recently, especially in this PG reality era, whatever, I don't think USA Network will allow that. I'll just leave that. I don't think, say it again.
They did it with Rhea.
They didn't, if you really pay attention, because think about it. Tozawa wasn't able to get any type of heat on Rhea whatsoever. It was Rhea bumping around Tozawa the whole match. Now they could do something. They could do something like that,
but it was still Rhea and a dude.
Yeah, but it really wasn't. It was, but it wasn't. I'm talking about an actual match, an actual like. Yes, I think technically Rhea got a win over Tozawa, and it's in the history books. But I'm talking about an actual match, right? An actual like match where the guy's able to get some heat on, you know, like a male is able to get some heat on a female. I don't see them doing it. AEW doesn't even do it. The only time they did it was Kenny and Riho versus Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian. I call him Crip Sabian. Wow, I don't think he's Crip.
Wow.
But it ain't Crip Sabian. Ain't Crip Sabian. It was Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford, and it was on. I think it was on the Cruise of Jericho, and they aired it one time on a dark, and they never aired it again. You never saw it again, and I think they took it. Okay, and I think they took it down off of YouTube. You can't even like find that match now because I guess they are really not trying to show that. But guys, we do have to take a short commercial break. We will be right back on Go for the Pin. Please don't go anywhere.
You guys will never in a million years believe who I just ran into by happenstance on the street. I am here with DJ. One more time, DJ Knuckles from the
Go for the Pin podcast.
Go for the Pin podcast. That's right. Incredible podcast. Predictions, reviews, indie shows, mainstream shows. Take a listen. I wanted to introduce myself to you. My name is Ricky Harway. I'm a talent agent, life coach, motivational speaker. And if your podcast needs a little bit of promotion, if you want to bump those views up a little bit, if you know what I mean, I am the man to make that happen. I'll get you hundreds of thousands of streams, plays, subscribers, anything you need. What do you think, DJ Sonic?
I'm digging it the most. Talent agent, life coach, motivational speaker. I'm digging it the most, but really, I really don't think we need the help. Respectfully.
Okay. Well, tell the camera. Don't do it the hard for the camera. Don't do it the hard way. Do it the hard way for the camera.
Call him a boy.
Another happy client, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we got DJ Knuckles and we got the pretty little problem, Jordy Lee. Alright, look. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well. What's happening? I'm here with one half of the main event. We just got done with Jumper Slam 3. Jumper Slam 3. We just got done. Main event. Come out with a victory, man. Tell them where you at, man.
Just Wrestle Culture Inc. over here at Battle Club. Jumper Slam 3. Picked up the win. You can find us at House of Glory. You can find us on MLW. You can find us on Beyond Wrestling Open. Instagram, ringleader_Midas. My partners is Blazing_Lion. And make sure you go follow that Go for the Pin.
Yes.
Underscore.
Show. That's right.
Follow that.
Yes. On Instagram.
Onward to Go for the Pin.
Listen, if the main event follows it, you need to follow
That's
it. Like, what are you doing? What are you waiting for?
Go for the Pin. 3 count out.
He's trying to put me to work. Like this is like an off weekend. I'm here to enjoy myself. And why is your chain bigger than mine? Like, we have a problem. We have a real problem here.
Yo, listen. We gonna get you another chain. It's all good. We gonna get you another chain. We gonna get you a Cuban.
Does that come with a cigar?
We can make that happen.
Okay,
oh, wait a minute. Reese, Go in. Hey. Give us Izzy, man. Izzy in the building. Put this together, bro. So, shout out to Izzy.
Also next to us, shouts for go for the pin. They next to us.
Hey, I like to go for the. Oh, do I get a nice little shirt like that? Oh, I'll get a nice little shirt like that. Look at that. Hey, go over there. Go for pin. Go for the pin. Go for it. Don't look at it. Go for it. Don't look at it.
Look at here, you better go for the freaking pin. Go for the freaking pin. I don't know why I'm talking to you sexy, but I'm just going to say go for the freaking pin.
Go for the pin just a little bit, respectfully.
We love Lala.
Yes, absolutely.
We love to Lala.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Big
KJ Aggie Pride. That was sorry. That was the North Carolina Agricultural Technical State University moment.
That's
but
what it is.
Okay, carry the T. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. All right. All right. We're back.
Yeah. Carry the T. You know I always do. Anyway, yes.
All right. Drew McIntyre was on Miss TV. Miss asked him why he turned his back in the main event. Didn't help Jay. And Drew basically was like, it's not my business, pretty much. He said more than that, but you know, that's pretty much the recap of what he said. McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. This was really good. I got involved from the Viking Raiders, took out Woods. This distracted Kingston and talk less. Clay Moore. 1, 2, 3 for Drew McIntyre. This is really good. If they're gonna turn, he is well on his way. I think this is the way to go. And Ivar hit a moonsault also, which was insane.
He is one of the most athletic big men that's run through the mill in a long time.
Yeah.
As far as moonsaults are concerned.
I agree. All right. Judgment Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I feel like we've seen this match 100 times already by now.
600 matches.
It's always good. It's always good.
It's always good.
And this is no different. It was very good. The show, you know what? The crowd made the show better because they were really excited, so it made it easier to watch. And I'll always say this, like a good crowd can take a decent to good show and make it really, really good. Even great sometimes. And a bad crowd can take a decent show and make it really bad. Okay, so is Edge really going to AEW? I don't know.
We'll get there.
That's none of my business.
Okay.
We'll get there.
All right, we'll get there. Okay. Okay. All right. That was Raw. Judgment Day got the win. Title shot to Zayn. Priest got the win. And that was pretty much it. I thought Raw was good. I'm not gonna. I thought it was okay. I should say. I didn't think it was phenomenal. You know, no pun intended with AJ. But I thought Raw was good. So I'll give it a 2 count.
I give it a 2 count also. And that's me being nice.
All right. NXT. And since we're on NXT, next, as Angela Yee called it on Power 105.1 here in New York. So you know what's funny? They actually covered Jade Cargill signing to WWE on Power 105 as like sports news, which again, that just shows the crossover appeal of one Miss Jade Cargill. So I'm
good on that particular radio. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Okay, it's fair. I was more of a high.
You know how I feel about. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Give me a second here. As I try to pull up the comments. John, didn't you ask us this? We'll answer it again, but what's the most affordable food and drinks to buy at a WWE show?
Water and napkins.
Water's like $5. Water's like $5.
You better tailgate.
Yeah. Honestly.
You better go to Applebee's before the show.
Not Applebee's.
Yeah, I said it.
Find yourself at Applebee's or Fridays or something.
Right.
Do all
Some chicken.
Do all WWE pay-per-views cost the same?
Fucking relax, Mike.
I didn't say anything. Do all WWE pay-per-views cost the same, even counting WrestleMania?
That's Mike's favorite food.
Not
What,
no, no,
that's the best thing to get. No, that's the best thing to get at the shows.
Oh, I thought we were. Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
we were,
I was calling back. Yes, I was.
No, we're not gonna. No, we're not bringing up old shit.
All right. To answer John's question. Yes, because I'm black. Yes.
No, that's not what we were talking about, Mike.
Wait. Talking. Huh? I'm so lost right now. I'm trying to answer John's question. Do all WWE pay-per-views cost the same, even counting WrestleMania? Oh wait, talking about tickets to the show.
He's talking about tickets. Okay. Okay. That's a good question. No, probably not. No, because WrestleMania would cost more. So we're like like the big ones,
liver,
kidney. The big four costs more than the other 8. Put it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
The big four definitely cost more than the other 8.
Stadium shows cost more, so just keep that in mind. If you're going to a stadium shows cost more than arena shows.
Yes. They're having an elimination chamber in Perth, Australia. Are you kidding me?
And it's funny because Emma or Tenille Dashwood would she reposted it, and then an hour later she got fired. She's like, "Wow, looks like that's awkward." Never mind. That was funny. That was fine. I'm glad she was in good spirits about it. She literally, never mind. That's all I'm not going. Tenille's one of those people that'll be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. NXT guys, and we have to predict the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Excuse me, I know words. Global Heritage Invitational Final. It was Butch versus Joe Coffey. Butch got the win. Butch, yes, we love Butch. Okay, keep going. Trick Williams defeated Joe Gacy. And the story is Trick, which he hit a great knee strike off of the springboard, not springboard, the handstand that Joe Gacy likes to use to go into the clothesline finish. Crowd chanting "whoop that Trick" is always great. This got Trick into the main event. We'll continue. Corbin versus Josh Briggs. I mean, Corbin got the win. Not surprised whatsoever. Let's see. Out the Mud with Reginald versus Hank and Tank. Out the Mud got the win. And the thing here,
the Crip came out of Reggie so bad. Like, for those who don't know, Reggie Scripps was a legitimate Crip.
Well. Yeah, I didn't know that, but well.
He was a whole Crip.
Look who's entered the chat. If it isn't one Mr. Anthony Gamble, who said Butch all the way. We got some things to talk about, all right? You know, we got some things to talk about, Mr. Gamble. But yeah, shout out to Butch. That's my guy. We can agree on that. John says, wait, all the wrestlers who were recently released in WWE never even came out on TV anymore. No wonder they got rid of them. I mean, that wasn't necessarily their fault. That was kind of harsh. Wasn't their fault, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I can't really blame them for that. It's just like, you know, when you have writers that don't know wrestling.
Yikes.
Yikes, but true.
Out the Mud is cool, and yeah, I didn't know that Reggie was really Crip. Right,
no, like Reggie was a legitimate Crip. He's a legit Crip.
I didn't know that. All right. That's what's up.
And
I'll just leave that there.
I mean, let me put my hat away.
Out the Mud. Yeah. Nah, you good. You good, Knuckles. You cool with that. You good. You good. Yeah.
Blue in
hey, just on a side note, Gamble, don't get this hat messed up. It's just because it matches my my
No,
shirt.
he switched over. He switched over. Don't let him.
Did not.
Don't let him fool
Absolutely
you.
did. Absolutely did not.
He switched.
Absolutely did
He
not.
did. The Garden was always better than Barclays. Why you tripping? Like, come on.
They're talking about sports ball.
He came home. He didn't came home. It's all right.
Oh man, came home. I live in Brooklyn. All right, let's keep.
It's not saying anything.
Wait, no, he's a crib. Like, no, he's a crip. Like,
no,
crip, like crip.
Okay, so whoa, Mike.
Like, what happened?
So
what happened? What happened?
So Reggie or Script. Oh, I'm good too. See, when I go home, I'm good. Are you? Reggie was a part of a gang.
Yes.
I believe he's from St. Louis. Is he from St. Louis?
Yeah, it sounds
I might be. I apologize if I'm incorrect. He was a part of a gang. He was a Crip. Like Snoop Dogg is a Crip.
Yeah.
Like Sasha Banks' dad was a Crip. Crip, as in the gang. Not a crib. Not like a house. No, but like a Crip.
Right.
I'm not gonna do it because I don't affiliate. I'm well protected when I go home, but I'm not gonna set trip. You know, a lot of you set trip don't need to.
All right.
Yes, it was a gang and wrestling called the 3-man gang, but I mean like actual gangs.
Real gang.
Like that jump people, depending on, even though the original point of gangs were to not do that, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Reggie is a legitimate Crip. As in, like, he was a part of the gang. As in, like, he's about that life.
Right. All right. I think we got the point here. All right. The point of this match was a seat at the table to see who was gonna face
Solange
the family. Huh? What was it?
You said a seat at the table. I said Solange.
Oh man! Shout out to Solange. Yeah.
Great album. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah. All right. Dijak versus Eddie Thorpe. Strap match.
Ooh.
I mean, look, I enjoyed this, but it's like, okay, Thorpe got the win, and Dijak attacked Thorpe after the match, like in front of his family. So obviously, this is not ending now. I hear a echo from somewhere here, but yeah, obviously this is not ending now. So it's like, all right, well, what else do you do here? Like, I thought this would be the blow off, but I guess not.
So, if I could be Cheryl Lynn, to be real, I forget that Eddie Thorpe is legitimately indigenous person of America, Native American.
I'm screwed.
I wish that there were more like legitimate Native American wrestlers that we know of. Because I know Eddie Thorpe, and then I know Nyla Rose, who's also indigenous Native American.
Yes.
But other than that, I'm glad that Eddie Thorpe is able to be himself and celebrate his heritage.
Yeah.
But other than that, I saw the comment. I'm not saying anything. It's hard for me. It's hard
we love
for
you, John.
me to care about this. No, he's not a house. No. No,
man.
Not the House of Renaissance, the House of Evangelisa, and I know none of you get that. Only I can get that, and a few other people that understand what I'm saying. You can watch the post, but no. He was a part of a gang, and I believe he joined Cirque du Soleil to get out of that.
Yeah,
and he basically turned his life around, but. When he did that whole thing in the camera, talking about, I'm like, the Crip jumped out.
Yeah.
It jumped out. You can take the boy out the Crips, but you can't take the Crip out of the boy.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we had Thea Hale defeating Danny Palmer. I like Danny Palmer.
She's really good. She's like I said, the women in the performance center, they're performing their asses off, and no pun intended. I mean, well, in this case, performance, whatever. But these girls can go. What I do want to say, I saw a lot of you drooling over Thea Hale. She's a child, y'all. She's 19.
She is not a child.
She's she is an illegal. She's a legal adult.
Yeah.
However, comma space, she is 19. What the fuck do you have in common with a 19-year-old? Velveteen Theory. What the fuck?
Velveteen Theory is crazy. That's crazy.
In common with a 19-year-old. Thea Hale and my sister are the same age. What the fuck are you doing? A lot of you are grown-ass men. Gross. Yeah. Fucking yuck.
Yeah.
I'm a grown woman. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. You're an adult by legal age, but to me, you are a baby.
Hold on a second, V. I agree, but I would disagree because WWE is putting her out there like that.
And she's actually 20 years old. But yes, I hear you, V.
19, 20. What do you have in common with a 20-year-old? I am 31.
It's not about what you have in common, V.
I am 31. I am disgusted if somebody 29 wanted to try to talk.
All right, but see, it's different.
Oh, because I'm not a creep.
No, because it doesn't make you a creep. All right, here's the thing, right?
It makes you a creep. It makes you a creep.
I don't know about that.
So hold on, V. Sidebar. If you're 31 and you talk to a person that's 29, that makes you a creep.
No, I'm not saying that makes me a creep. No, I would personally feel uncomfortable because at this point, I'm past 30. You're a baby to me at this point. I'm talking about the grown men in their 40s.
Yeah.
In their late 30s, drooling after a 20-year-old. You're fucking gross. I don't give a fuck if she is legal.
Yeah.
You are fucking gross.
I just don't agree with calling them like a child because they're not a child. Like, but I do hear what you're saying.
You are a baby because my baby sister is that age.
In the social sense, she's a child.
We don't have the same songs on our playlist.
Fair. All right.
And that's just the natural black ass line about it. Y'all are gross when it comes to Thea Hale. Yeah, she's 20. Okay, she's an adult. Yes, but a lot of you are 30 plus, 40 plus. She's old enough to be your child.
Okay, question.
Young enough to be, yeah.
For so long, we've seen Thea Hale in cheerleader aspect, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's done a complete 180. What do you kind of expect? The shock value is going to be there.
And to add to that, she's saying on television every week, I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm a grown-ass. Like, she wants to be.
They are presenting her like that. That's the thing. Now, I get what you're saying, V. In the literal sense of real life, yes, that's creepy. Like, I'm 41, so if I was sitting here salivating and drooling over Thea Hale in real life, yes, creepy. But we're talking about TV. We're talking about character. WWE is putting her out there a certain way, and they're making her talk a certain way, saying, I'm a grown-ass woman, blah, 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 blah. And like I said,
side-eyeing them too.
Well, like I said, the character she's
they're not wrong either. Because legally speaking, she is grown. Legally speaking, you're looking at it from a lens of like, all right, she's your sister's age, right? And of course, your sister's always going to be a baby to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's fair. That's from your perspective. That makes all of the sense in the world. And I would never.
I mean, even if I didn't have a sister, why are you old as hell drooling after a fucking 20-year-old R. Kelly
They're,
you know,
they're
Bill
drooling.
Cosby,
They're drooling
you know,
over.
Woody Allen. Like, why are you drooling?
They're drooling over the character
Bill
change.
Clinton.
It's a complete 180. It's a complete. That's like the equivalent. And God don't strike me down. That's like the equivalent of a nun, a person being a nun one Friday, and 7 days later you see her wrap herself around a pole. It's a culture clash. It's a complete 180.
Now, if you are 80 years
You're
old,
going to have that
do
reaction.
your thing.
Oh my God! But you see, you know what I'm trying to
Not
say.
me, girl.
You know what I'm trying to say. It's a complete 180, and when, especially in her case, where she went from the bubbly cheerleader, nice, and now she's got the you know the edge about her, and she's dressed the way she is.
Yeah.
You're going to react naturally. It is what.
Yeah,
it is.
like she's gonna rebel, and it's not her. I'm not saying it's Thea. It's just the people that are being creepy about her. That's the issue. Like, yes, you are legally an adult. I'm not gonna look at anybody under the age of 30. So sorry.
Like honestly,
but
honestly, with me, if I okay, so I'm married. Obviously, you can see the ring on my finger. So I'm just saying this just for an example's sake. If I was single, I am 41. If I can't take you in the bar to have a shot with me, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
so I agree. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and I can speak as a 41-year-old because I'm a 41-year-old. But if I can't sit there and drink with you, yeah, it's going to be kind of creepy. So
it's not Thea that makes me uncomfortable. It's how people look at Thea that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because to me, you know, because I am old as hell at this point. Like, I'm not gonna.
If you're old as hell,
I mean, you're 41. I see. I wasn't gonna say anything about you. I was talking about me, King V. I wasn't gonna say that you almost 50, but I wasn't gonna say that.
Wow.
Pause. Wait a minute.
Wow. Oh man, what is happening here?
You know what? All right.
No, but seriously, it's the way that people like. Okay, yeah, she's doing more revealing things because a lot of people in that age. I'm not burying you, Knuckles. Well, you know, they will rebel because usually they're in college around that time and they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want because there's no parental supervision. You know, I'm not gonna hold that against them. I'm holding that against the grown people that more grown than them that'll be like, oh, you should dress like this, or you should do this. You know, now if she agrees to it, of course there's consent. I'm not gonna knock anything that's consensual, right? But at the same time, if you're 20 years old and people like 50, 60 talking about, oh, dress like this, you know, be a little bit revealing, you know, that makes me personally uncomfortable because why are you looking at them like that when you're 3 times their age, 2-3 times their age? That's just me. That's just me personally. Now, yes, Thea did a really good job in that match. You know, she has shown that she can go. You know, consider who she's working with. They can all go. But it's just that, you know, wrestling fans telling themselves a lot. So, you know, my uncomfortability or my uncomfortableness with not even how she's personally dressed, is how people are responding to the way that she's dressed. That makes me uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying.
It's fair. It's fair.
We gotta keep going. Trick won a fatal 4-way to get into the North American Championship match at No Mercy. I think V mentioned that Dom won't have the championship for much longer. I guess we'll get there. But yeah, Trick getting into the match and winning the match, getting into the match, but winning the match was nice. Great finish here.
Yeah, I love the ending.
The headbutt, and it took like Trick went backwards and then knocked off Bait, I think, and then fell on to Axiom. I mean, won the match. Yeah, I thought that was a great finish.
Yeah.
But they are definitely planting the seeds with sorry, Knuckles, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I love the way they put that finish together. It was kind of like it wasn't meant to happen, but it happened.
Yeah. It gave me what was that match? Edge, was it Edge Orton, Cena, Triple H from like Backlash 07, I want to say, where everybody, maybe Michaels. It was either Michaels. Yeah, it was Michaels, because Michaels, Edge had speared Orton. Cena had hit the attitude adjustment on Edge. Michaels super kicked Cena, but was so like taken out from everything. So Michael super kicks Cena. Cena falls backwards onto Edge. 1, 2, 3. Cena wins the match by some like fluke accident. I thought that was brilliant. And of course, Shawn Michaels, NXT, of course, he would come in with a finish like that. It really gave me that type of like, I was reminiscent about it, I guess. So it was really cool. It was really cool to see that. And then Hayes and Dragunov signed a contract for the match, and that's pretty much NXT. I guess we can get into our predictions also. What did you guys think of
the predictions?
Okay, well, what did you think of the show as a whole?
NXT near fall.
Near fall for you, Knuckles. Okay, 2 count for you, V. I'm gonna go 2 count as well. All right, let's get into the predictions here. So, it's not in order, of course. Okay. On the pre-show, it says we have Blair Davenport versus Kalani Jordan. Blair's gonna win that.
Okay, hold on.
I think they might give it to Kalani Jordan.
Okay. All right. It's interesting.
Hold your fire. Please.
Yes. Okay.
Who? Michael Jordan? DeAndre Jordan? Who?
No.
Wow. Kalani Jordan.
Kalani Jordan? Okay.
Yeah, she used to be the protege. No. She used to be the protege of Dana Brooke before Dana was fired.
Oh, the one that like Dana Brooke was like snapping on?
Yes.
Yes, the one that's dating Carmelo Hayes.
Oh man. All right. I didn't know that. Okay.
Right, Mike, who you had?
I got Blair.
Who else is talking? Who is that?
Wait, is it echo?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, I'll say it again. I have Blair.
Blair Davenport for Mike.
Yeah.
V.
Kalani.
Okay.
Johnny. Okay. I'm going Blair. Blair is kicking up smoke in NXT right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think Kalani's still like on the rise, so
yeah.
We'll see. I see great things for her though. All right. All right. Let's just get through this card because we still got to get the rest of them. After 1 a.m. here on the East Coast. All right. Noam Dar defends his Heritage Cup against Butch.
Butch.
It'll be
Do it, Mike.
Yeah, Mike has to do it.
You're on mute, Mike.
Look around, every mic on mute.
Please hold.
We're live, pals. Hold on.
Okay, I hear you now.
Now you gotta do it, Mike.
All right, can you guys hear me? Are we live?
I hear you just fine.
All right. I was saying, I think Noam Dar gets the one here. Over Butch.
Noam Dar for Mike.
Yeah.
V.
I'm gonna agree and go for Noam Dar.
Noam Dar. And while I'm writing this down, Sway Thomas. Show thyself approved, sir. That's what the word says. Hopefully, you'll watch this back and put your predictions in. All right.
Yeah, you are the defending champ.
All right.
I would hate C Love to take your title from you.
Oh.
Would that make me what, a 4-time champion? 4? 4? My favorite number? Woo!
One is the loneliest number. Sorry.
And is that you ever do.
Let's see. Butch gets sent down. Well, not so much sent down.
Yeah, he's just helping out over here.
Sent to NXT.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say Noam Dar as well, even though I have a feeling Butch might win.
I was thinking that too, but Butch doesn't really need it. I don't think. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not actually back at NXT. He was just down there helping out. So I don't know.
Well, so was Becky Lynch, but hey,
That's also true. It's also true.
We'll get there.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we can go to. Baron Corbin versus Braun Baker. Baker?
Who?
That's not Baker. That's not Baker.
Say
it's
what now?
Breaker. Yeah, Braun Breaker.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. It's not Braun Baker. It's Braun Breaker.
Dusty Baker?
Yeah, it's that. Huh? No, it's not that Baker. It's not Ted Baker either. It's Braun Breaker. Got it? Braun Breaker. Not to be confused with Braun Strowman. Got it.
Or Braun James.
Right. Neither one of those. Braun James is crazy.
I'm leaving again.
Braun James is crazy. All right. Because who is Braun James? All right. Never mind.
Braun James.
And LeBron James. I don't know who Braun James is. All right. No, Brawny is. All right.
There you go.
I don't know. Honestly.
I know who I'm going with.
Braun Breaker. Just because.
Sure.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker V?
Yeah.
Yep. 3 for 3.
All right. Tony D.
Excuse me, what?
Stats. Tony D. And Channing Stacks.
Do they have a team name? Are they still the family? They're still the family?
Yeah. What is it? The family.
Not Puff Daddy in the family.
Oh, no, not that family.
No, because that involves murder.
Oh, wow. Take that. All right. So the family
Take that bullet.
versus Out the Mud versus the Creed brothers versus Garza and Carrillo.
What is a 4-way?
It's a fatal 4-way for
the
NXT tag team titles.
I'm not writing all them damn things. It's my hand.
I see a retaining situation.
I agree. Who takes the pin? Not that I really care, but who takes the pin?
Doesn't matter who takes it. Doesn't matter who takes it. Who goes for it?
Wonderful.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. The family.
Yeah.
Everybody got the family. Okay. Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Tricky Williams for the North American Championship. Dragon Lee will serve as the special guest referee. Oh wow! Wait, John, you know we love your questions all the time. The one thing it'll be is the
questions.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with your questions. Just it keeps us going.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I want to go first.
Yeah.
I
know it. I know what V's gonna say.
in the deepest part of my me, I want Trick Williams to win.
Right.
Which kind of, sort of, maybe not, gives away my predictions for the NXT World Championship. I see Trick Williams winning. I think Trick being on his own, it works. It's working. Booker T is cheering for somebody else black, so it's wonderful. You know, somebody else black that he didn't train.
Yeah.
So this is great.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I truthfully, I think Trick Williams being on his own and getting a title run will be so good. I don't think Dom necessarily needs the NXT North American Championship. I think that was just for the time being. Also because he's not on NXT. So I think Trick Williams is gonna win. He's gonna win.
Knuckles.
Damn it.
Yeah. Let's switch it up here.
I don't see them kind of halting the momentum of Judgment Day. Having all the championships and all of this stuff, especially with V, you might be onto something.
I know.
Rhea's not gonna be with him. But I still don't see the Judgment Day takeover being over, not just yet. I think Trick is going to win the North American Championship, just not this time. I think eventually he will.
Okay.
But not this time. So I'm gonna stick with Dom.
So Dragon Lee is a special guest referee.
This is another reason why I think he's gonna retain.
Yeah, I'm going with you here. I think they put Dragon Lee as a special guest referee to kind of throw off things. I think Dom retains here, which also leads to the main event, but we'll get there. All right, let's keep going. We have Becky Lynch defending the NXT Women's Championship in an Extreme Rules match against Tiffany Stratton.
Becky. She's gonna hold that for a bit.
Becky.
Both of you have Becky?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let me go ahead and write this down while I sit here and write down Tiffany Stratton.
Okay.
Like you said, and I only say that, Mike, because you said the only reason why they gave Becky that belt is why? Because Tiffany Stratton made the mistake on the promo.
Yeah.
They
I do believe that. I do believe that. I still believe that.
And
however, I think now that she... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think they should put the belt back on Tiffany. Tiffany has shown that she has been, I'm not going to say 100% capable, but 90% capable to have a good run as the NXT Women's Champion. So, I mean, why not?
I
agree. Becky doesn't need to have a long run as the NXT champion anyway. She's already okay. So she won the championship. Okay, that makes her a Grand Slam champion. Why give her a run when she was doing big things on the main roster? Why would she need a long run?
Actually doing on the main roster right now.
Huh?
She's not really doing anything. After the Trish feud, she's not really doing anything on the main roster. I think they found themselves in a situation where all right, we don't really have anything for Becky right now because they they're trying to keep her away from Rhea, I'm sure. So all right, Tiffany messed up on the promo. Let's put the title on her. And now I think they're gonna go with it for a little bit. I kind of agree with V. I agree with you, Knuckles, where you said that she doesn't really need the championship, but it's like, what else do you do with Becky right now? Where else does she really fit on the main roster right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's giving opportunities to like Tegan and Natty wrestled her the week before that, but the reason that match even happened is because Becky's NXT champion. So I don't know. I don't think she's gonna have a long run with the title, but I don't think they're gonna take it off of her,
soon.
3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see that happening either. But we'll see. All right.
Next.
The main event. Carmelo Hayes defends the NXT Championship against Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov. I got to get the name right. Ilya Dragunov. Bold prediction. I think Dragunov wins the NXT title here.
Okay, so I see you, Mike. You see me. We see each other.
However, you feel Trick is going to win the North American Championship, whereas I don't. But okay, all right.
Not right now. Something stood out to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Isla was like, "What if Melo misses?" And you also have to look at that as well as he said, "Oh, I'm not." I forgot.
I'm not sure.
And he stopped.
Oh man, that was good stuff. That was really good stuff.
Yes, it was really good. And I'm just like, they might put it on Trick Williams and have Carmelo Hayes lose, and then give us a Carmelo Hayes heel turn.
See, I
know.
I'm flip-flopping it. I'm with you.
Okay.
However,
you think about Trick Williams' heel turn?
I think Trick's gonna be upset that he didn't win the North American Championship. They could go either way. They could go with your idea, which is also a great idea, or they could go the way of Trick's upset. Melo wasn't paying him any type of attention whatsoever on
He
NXT.
wasn't. That was important.
And I think that it's gonna be the thing where like Trick's gonna need some like encouragement after losing. This is just my thoughts. He's gonna need some like encouragement, and support after he loses the North American Championship. And Melo's not gonna be able to provide that for him because he's gonna be too focused on his main event match with Ilya. He's gonna try to he's basically gonna blow him off a little bit. And
Before you go,
go ahead.
No, I'll let you finish, Mike. But I have before Knuckles goes, I do have a question for you.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I think I'll finish up. I think that because Trick is gonna be so upset about that, he might, and I'm not gonna say on purpose cost Melo the championship, but he might inadvertently cost Melo the championship. Maybe he goes out there and he tries to help, and Melo tells him, "I don't need your help," or something of that sort, and this causes Melo to lose focus, and Dragunov wins the title. But what are you gonna ask, B?
So, with that being said and understood, Mike, if it just like that, or if let's say if Isla wins the title, or even if Carmelo retains, right?
Yeah.
Do we get Trick versus Carmelo? Because I remember we've talked about this before, and I said that if they're gonna do it, don't do it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if they're gonna do it, either the either the NXT North America title or the NXT title should and would be on.
A good point. Good point. Yeah, it's a good point. Fair.
Which is why partly, I'm sorry, Mike, which is why I partly said that Trick might win the title and Carmelo loses, because everybody's going to expect Carmelo to not miss.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Because Melo said that they're both gonna walk out champions or whatever. What if they both walk out without titles on Saturday? That's interesting too. But I see your point, B. I think the Melo Dragunov and Dom Trick match are like the two most interesting matches on this whole card. But Knuckles, we've been keeping you waiting for a minute here. So
Oh no, I'm actually sitting here and soaking all this in what you guys are talking about, and I'm going multitude of directions right now. I can actually see Trick winning, and I can actually see Carmelo winning, and I can actually see them having an interaction and saying, "Oh, I knew you can do it, bro. I'm proud of you." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Now you're finally out of my shadow. Blah 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 blah. All of that. I can see that, and
Yeah.
also I can see the scenarios that you guys are laying out. I really honestly, I don't see it. I don't see it for Ilya yet. He's just not. He's just not that
guy.
Like we said, exactly. He's just not that. Even with Braun Breaker, when Braun Breaker was champion, he was a. Even when he's a heel, he's an attention-seeking heel. He draws the attention. Ilya Dragunov does not draw my attention like that. And I mean, he's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
Going back to what we were saying about these other characters, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
You could be a tremendous wrestler, but if your personality is bad, then my interest is going to go elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a tremendous wrestler. Taking no credit away from him. He's a tremendous wrestler.
Yeah.
It's just I can't connect with him. But Carmelo, everybody could connect with him in some aspect.
Right.
And then when he said in his promo, he's like, you know what? I'm carrying the NXT champion for the people who look like me. And this, that, and the other. And then he said, I think you can do it for like such and such, paraphrasing. And he said, absolutely not. And I agree with him. So I think I'm going to go with Carmelo. Carmelo has not missed since he's been champion. And that's in the ring, on the mic, everything. He hasn't missed. So I'm going to go Carmelo.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Good pick. It's a good pick. I mean, there's really no wrong prediction here because, like, well, it will be a wrong prediction, but
you right? Got Dragunov, right?
Yeah, I got
Dragunov. Both of you have Dragunov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. And that's NXT. Let's go right to Wrestling here.
Yeah.
All right. Ricky Starks versus Wheeler Yuta in a singles match.
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks. Yeah, I'm going Ricky Starks. All right, let's keep going.
Wait a damn minute. I don't have a typewriter here. Goddamn. Shit,
First of all, if you had a typewriter, you'll still be on fucking Kalani versus Blair Davenport. The fuck?
Oh man!
Shout out to my grandfather, God rest his soul, for teaching me how to use a typewriter. But
my mom's God rest her soul.
I was irritated as hell. But yeah, I'm going with
And everybody's going with Ricky.
Yeah.
And I just really quick, I really hope that Ricky Starks does jump to WWE if he feels comfortable enough to do so. Ricky Starks is a star.
Yes.
That's New Orleans, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Beautiful city. Beautiful city.
I have to go.
But if Ricky goes to WWE, will he get the same comparisons as LA Knight is right now?
No.
I think they're two different type of characters. So no, I don't think so.
No. Not so much him being LA Knight, but Ricky, not a carbon copy, but he does give off some essences of The Rock. Not gonna say that. Not gonna hold you.
Well, I think a lot of the talent today had. I mean, it's The Rock, right? So it's like I think a lot of the talents have a little bit of that in them. You know what I'm saying? They probably was influenced by it. Yeah.
Okay.
Fair. Wait, so who'd you pick Starks, right? Knuckles?
I got Ricky.
All right. It's a four-way here. Four-way tag team match for future AEW World Tag Team Championship. The Young Bucks versus the Guns versus the Lucha Bros versus Orange Cassidy and Hook.
So I'm gonna be like real, like really real. I'm not kidding.
Okay. Process of elimination. FTR beat the Guns to win the AEW tag team titles. So I don't think it'll be the Guns. I know most people want the Bucks versus FTR, but didn't that just happen at like one of the pay-per-views? Didn't it just happen at All In or All Out? All In.
I don't care to see much of the small deer.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Man, this one.
Who else is it? It's the Guns.
The Guns, the Bucks, the Lucha Bros, and Orange Cassidy and Hook. Orange Hook, if you will. You know what?
The Bucks.
The
Guns, the Bucks. Hook and Orange.
Yeah.
And who?
The Lucha Brothers. You know what?
This is like a cataclysmic collision of teams, no pun intended.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with Orange Cassidy and Hook because I have no idea. It'll probably be the Lucha Brothers, but I'm gonna go with Orange Cassidy and Hook because they're the ones that look the most out of place in this whole match. So it's like, all right, well,
the winner is Colombia.
Just make sure you stay till the Rampage. All right, but
oh god, okay.
Bum.
You're going with
Orange Hook.
Orange Hook. Orange Hook is crazy.
I'm leaving. Orange Hook is crazy.
Orange Hook is crazy.
Just because I have no idea, so I'm going to go.
It's like not Red Hook, but Orange Hook.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right.
Oh, I see
Exactly.
That's exactly why I left.
Well, I see people like that, like Orange Cassidy, all the time in Red Hook, but that's a whole nother story.
Because it's gentrification, but we won't talk about the neighborhoods we grew up in. That never mind. Go ahead, Mike.
Right.
V.
No, I picked Knuckles.
V, who you got? Colombia.
Me not care. I don't care. Super Smash Brothers. Like
that's the Lucha
choose your character.
Oh, that's not.
Choose your character. Kirby. Like look.
Wow.
Luigi. Like Ice Climbers. Like I just Jigglypuff. Like
guys.
It's me, Mario.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Mario. I just somebody's gonna enjoy that. But anyway, I just don't. I don't care about this because it's like all of these tag teams, and you just like sticking niggas together. Do you have to let it linger? Like, do you have to let it linger? Like, I just don't understand. Everything is in the shits. Like, it's the drizzling shits.
Wow. Oh,
Like,
man.
consider all the caliber of talent, and then they just like a random tag team match, like a 4-way tag team match with all these different tag teams. Like, no.
It's for the world title opportunity.
That's cute for them, but I don't care.
Right.
You know, they're not giving me a reason to care.
Yeah.
You know, FTR aren't champions. I don't think.
Whoa, pause.
But are they champions?
Yes, they are. They are.
Who?
See, I don't even
FTR.
fucking know if they're champions or not. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're not giving people the opportunity. It's like you putting these random tag teams together because you truly don't know how to book wrestling. And you want to listen to whatever kind of people want to be like, well, I'm the EVP, we want to do this. No. Like, no. Move left and right along. Like, you're not Beyonce, Renaissance, track 1. You're not that girl. And it's just it's annoying because there's so much talent in AEW, but they do nothing with them because if you're not certain people, if you're not, you know, the lady that gives out floss or noodle neck, or, you know, the Young Bucks, if you're not Kenny Omega, no sci-fi, and you don't get much TV time. And it's just like, it's irritating because there's a lot of talent there, AEW or Ring of Honor, you know, whenever they want to do Ring of Honor shit. There's so much talent available, and you keep giving us the same people because they're your friends. We're your friends. We're your friends. We're your friends to the bitter end. When okay, let me not quote Dumbo, but it's just like you give priority to certain people that are really not, that are good in the ring but boring otherwise. Like, it's not giving charisma, you know, because you fired the people that have charisma, you know, like, looking in my eyes, what do you see? Like,
oh man.
The only reason why you got your job because your dad is Luke Perry. Like, I just
don't. Yeah.
Like, I just don't see it. It's like you have all of this talent, and you know, I've made the same criticisms about WWE. You have all of this talent. Oh, I said what I said. You have all of this talent signed to the roster, and we see the same people. Like, I don't want to see Ramen Neck every week. Like, it makes no sense to him. I said, but the real deal now. Like, I just like. Like, you look to the left and that's it. That's it for you. Like, you know, there's so many people in there that has a lot of talent and they don't get the recognition that they deserve. Get it together, everyone. What's everyone's problem?
Why had both of them?
And I love D'Lo Brown.
Yes. Yeah.
There's another dream interview. But other than that, it's just like. Other than that, it's just like.
I think you better recognize.
Oh man.
Other than that, AEW, they have the talent, but they're giving us the same people. Like, you're recycling the same people because they're your friends.
Oh,
they're your friends. Like,
but V, do you have a pick? Like, with all that being said, because we do got to keep going.
The winner is whatever I'm drinking at the moment.
Oh man.
I don't know, the Guns.
Sure. All right.
Sure.
Guns up. Guns up.
Pew pew, motherfucker. Like,
Wow. All right. Easy there. All right. Eddie Kingston is defending the. Oh, I'm sorry. Knuckles didn't even pick.
Come on now.
Hey.
It's late.
Mike,
I'm trying to get
Mike,
through this. Here.
Mike, I'm tired of you skipping me, but I understand what you're doing. But I'm going with. I literally put 4 names on the Wheel of Fortune and spun, and I landed on the Lucha Bros. So
okay. All right. Well, this will be interesting to see who wins here. All right. Let's keep going. Eddie Kingston defends the Ring of Honor World Championship against Shibata, who's defending the Strong Openweight Championship, or is Kingston defending both of them? I think he's both.
What? Eddie Kingston. Was he Super Smash?
He's defending Ring of Honor.
Eddie Kingston. What is this, Mario Party?
Oh man,
Eddie Kingston.
Yes, Eddie Kingston. All right. Let's keep going. Chris Jericho and the Golden Elite of Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi versus the Don Callis family. With Takeshita, Sammy Guevara and Will Ospreay. So if Will Ospreay wasn't in this match, it'd be really easy to pick. But and my thing is, right, Jericho beat Sammy Guevara at Grand Slam, but Kenny's been losing to different people that's a part of the Don Callis family for like the last few pay-per-views.
I think that's the point.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. My pick is my eyelids because there's people on both teams that I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, but I think this it's interesting though, just because like I really don't know who's gonna win this, just because Kenny needs a win here. Like he needs a big win here. But Sammy just turned heel, and Will Ospreay's in the match now. Again, Will Ospreay doesn't have to be pinned, but it still goes in as a loss if he were to lose here. Will Ospreay beat Chris Jericho?
Yes, he did.
Right? Will Ospreay beat Chris Jericho? Will Ospreay beat? Did he beat Kenny Omega? I think he beat Kenny Omega as well.
He beat Kenny Omega for the
Gimmick Championship.
United States. The United States.
Got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Was that a yam bag finish?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think he hit him right in the yam bag and then pinned him. But yeah.
All right.
For the IWGP Gimmick Championship title.
We're not doing this.
It was the United States Championship, I believe. I think it was the IWGP US title. I think Chris Jericho and Kenny and Kota win this match. I think they need to win. I don't think Will Ospreay's taking the pinfall. I think Takeshita needs to take a pinfall loss here. Because Sammy just turned heel, and he just lost to Chris Jericho, and Will Ospreay can't afford to be losing right now, I don't think. So my pick is Chris Jericho and the Golden Elite. So don't you cry no more.
Carry on my wayward son. Don't you cry no more. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
That song slaps on the love, but whatever.
My pops can't sing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jericho, Golden Elite.
Mm-hmm.
King V chooses his eyelids.
No,
Sure
no. V has to pick though, because then if you don't pick, you don't get the. Think about it. You're automatically like disqualified from a championship. You got to pick somebody.
I gotta be disqualified.
Well, he's
Stop
not.
with the show too. Shit.
He wouldn't be automatically disqualified. It's just his chances of winning would just go from like possible to non-existent.
That's what I mean.
No, but I mean,
all the words for the zanies and fools.
I mean, the way.
Well, he could theoretically still win, right?
He could still win theoretically.
Okay,
I've
done it before.
With not picking every match.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
I guess I'm gonna go with
his eyelids. All right.
I mean, yes, my eyelids. Pero who's in the match again?
Oh God! All right, it's Chris Jericho and the Golden Elite of Kenny
King
Omega
V
and Kota
chooses
Ibushi
milligrams.
versus the Don Callis family of Takeshita, Guevara, and Ospreay.
Okay, so wherever Sammy Guevara is not at, I'll pick the winner.
All right, so he's going with the Golden Elite.
Yeah.
Okay. Knuckles.
I would have rather wrote down milligrams for King V, but that's okay.
I mean, that's also the winner because oof.
Oofa. For some reason, I still want to say Don Callis and Will Ospreay win, but do we really have Sammy lose on his first heel match? And we are pushing Takeshita very hard as a heel right now.
Yeah.
And Will Ospreay is coming off 3 of his biggest wins in his career.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Don Callis family and Ospreay lose, that kills their momentum. And if Jericho and the Golden Elite lose, there was no momentum to kill.
Yeah, but how do they stay strong as baby faces if they continue to keep losing like this? That's my only thought behind it. It's like they've lost a lot of big matches, and more specifically Kenny, because Chris doesn't really need to be winning anything right now. But Kenny Omega is still one of the top guys in all of wrestling. So Kenny losing right now again, like again, the same wound play.
The same one, same one.
But he's not. But it's not like he's losing one-on-one matches. He's losing tag matches.
Do you think I give a fuck? Because I don't.
Because I don't. It's crazy. But yeah. And then the next scene, she's in there. Yo, you love New York.
So I mean, I can understand if this was a one-on-one match with involving Omega. Then yes, Omega does not need to lose.
Okay.
But I mean, to be honest with you, Jericho and the Golden Elite can lose, and Ibushi could take the pin, and it won't hurt Jericho or Omega.
They went to Tokyo and beat up Ibushi in his own gym. Like I hear you though. I mean,
they did.
Like, and you know, I don't know, man. It jumped him and attacked his student.
And we all know that was Times Square. That was not Japan. Whatever.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know they do have a Times Square in Japan, right?
Shit, pal.
Did they really?
Yeah, they have. It's like a
I truly wasn't aware of that.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware of that either. But
yeah, they have their own like version of it though.
If I don't win the championship, it's not like I'm gonna jump off a cliff. So I'm gonna say.
Oh Jesus! All right. Trigger warning, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
say.
a mood, regardless. I mean,
I'm gonna say Don Callis family and Will Ospreay.
Okay, it's not a bad pick. Let's keep going. Some of this will probably be easier here. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart for
Chris Statlander.
Statlander. All right. Cage versus Allen for a 2 out of 3 falls match for the AEW TNT Championship. Christian Cage just won it on Collision last week. Now TNT, I mean the TNT Championship is literally the flip-flop title, like literally. So I really don't know. I'm just gonna go with Christian Cage.
Everybody.
Now, I'm going with Christian Cage. John had a question about Edge going to AEW. Knuckles said we'll get there. We're here. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. Exactly. Oh man, I should have had the Schneebits ready.
Yeah, darn yawn.
Wait, what did you say? You said we're here?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, that made me sad.
Nice.
Oh man.
Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Way to bring it down, sir. All right.
We should be celebrating. We should be celebrating his life, man. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I get in my feels every time my son plays 2K with Bray Wyatt. Don't judge me.
No, not at all, man. All right.
What match are we on?
Cage and Allen, and we had an Edge question.
Oh, Christian Cage.
Yes.
I don't know why Brian Cage was the first person that came to my mind.
Is he still with us?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes.
This is the TNT title.
Yes.
AEW TNT Championship belt match.
I'm going with Christian Cage to retain. 2 out of 3 falls.
Also.
Yeah.
Does that show up? No.
Oh, but I think Edge is the dude behind the mask.
Who attacked Jay White? Okay. So if you guys didn't see the finish of Dynamite this week, Jay White had an in-ring with MJF. Some good back and forth. MJF called him tofu, which was interesting. And Jay White said he sold out Madison Square Garden by himself. That is not true. I was there at that show. I was not Jay White by himself. But yeah. It wasn't just Jay White wrestling himself for 3 hours. All right, but anyway, I thought the back and forth was great. I pop every time I hear Roddy say Adam. It's amazing.
Oh so
great stuff. I love it. That's why I love it. It is so annoying, but oh my god, I start dying every time I hear that. Even the back and forth at when they was at Grand Slam, and we were right, Knuckles. That was Tiara James, as the nurse or whatever. But I was like, wait, is that Tiara James? Oh my god. But yeah.
Calm down.
Easy. All right, but and I listened back. I'll take it from here, nurse. That was Taven saying that. That was hilarious. Oh, I'll take it from here, nurse. Great callback. And I hit him with the bedpan. Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh man. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying.
The mask.
Yes. So Jay White was attacked at the end of Dynamite by like 5 people, and one of the people had MJF's devil mask that he wore when he came back after he called Tony Khan a mark and came. Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah, because he's not wrong.
Yeah, well, but yeah. So you think it's Edge? That's a great prediction.
Because look at I think the last pay-per-view, that mask was hanging up on Adam Cole's side of the locker room.
Yeah.
But
so
now
maybe
Adam Cole
Adam Cole's a red herring
for surgery.
Yeah.
So I think that is a swerve they're throwing to make us think it's Adam Cole. When really, in essence, Edge is completely done with WWE and he has been taken off the internal roster.
Yes.
Does not have a 90-day clause.
Right.
I'm thinking it's Edge.
Okay. And Knuckles, you're going with Cage to retain, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So now that we mentioned MJF, let's talk about it. Because Adam Cole is injured, like you said, MJF is going to defend the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships against the Righteous of Vincent and Dutch. Vincent must have a following out there. He really does. You know, he does. I've seen a lot of people that like Vincent.
The awkward moment when he was like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, first of all, do we think this match really will be 2-on-1? And secondly, well, obviously, secondly, who wins the match? I think either way, MJF retains the Ring of Honor tag team titles.
I agree.
Yeah, but who could
And I
be
do think
Adam
it will be
Cole's,
2-on-1.
But who could be Adam Cole's replacement?
I don't know, but that's why I think it will be 2-on-1. I think MJF will find some way to overcome the odds and win.
Okay, so you're going MJF. I am going MJF.
Oh, Ray still, yeah. Ray, you didn't miss you didn't miss a lot. Well, you did, but you missed NXT, and yes, we are still here at 2 a.m. Eastern time. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. But yeah.
Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying like slowly.
We're almost done.
So
yeah,
V, you're going MJF as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Got it. All right. FTR versus Ozzy for the tag team titles.
FTR.
FTR. Yeah, FTR.
They're playing. Wait, the Revival.
Wait, I've been going for FTR.
Aussie Open.
Yeah, they're going up against Aussie Open. Wait, I've been going for an hour. You guys on Raw? No, we're doing predictions. We're doing predictions right now.
We way past Raw.
We way past Raw. Yeah, we're doing predictions right now as we speak. Actually, does it still say Raw somewhere? No,
I don't think so.
No. Okay. All right.
For clarification, V, you got FTR as well.
Absolutely.
I got you.
All right. We have Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland. Let's keep this in mind that this is Swerve's hometown of Seattle, Washington. Or I think he's from Tacoma, but close enough.
You know, very few black people win in AEW. So,
wow.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
I want Swerve to win. So I don't care. I want Swerve to win. I'm going with Swerve.
Yo,
I can't do the Prince Nana right now.
I'm actually gonna go with Swerve as well. Surprisingly, I'm going with Swerve here.
Yeah, I agree.
Really? Wow. All right. I thought like Hangman was like a lock here. I mean, it is Adam Page, former world champion.
Want Swerve to get his thing.
Listen,
we want that to happen, but will it? That's what that's what it comes down to.
Listen, after Swerve sat there about a month ago and read Hangman Page for filth, that man Hangman ain't got a chance. That man's emotions are in the toilet.
Impact is a great show that draws 200 people. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying 2 hours ago. But wow, it is a great show.
Here, Ray. Here's Mike's shovel that he was using earlier.
Oh no, that shovel belongs to the man next to me. All right, you got to call this a Tegan Knox burial.
Don't worry, I have more than one.
Burying her,
Funeral services, please.
Funeral services is crazy.
Yeah, I witnessed a public wake here. But anyway, okay, let's keep going here. All right, so we got Swerve, and in the main event, I believe it's the main event. They're on the poster. It seems like this is the match here. It's Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. in a singles match. No titles on the line.
Girl.
Just a dream match, huh?
Bryan Danielson, please get this out of here.
Wow. All right. I am going Bryan as well.
Who's he playing? Who's he fighting?
Will Ospreay. Oh, no, not Will Ospreay. Zack Sabre Jr. Sorry. No, that match already happened. Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this is just a straight up match?
Straight up singles match, yeah.
V, who'd you have?
Brian.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, if you want to get down on the predictions, send them to Knuckles, please, before Saturday at 11:59 Eastern time. What was that little laugh you just? Huh?
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah. I can't believe we've been on for like 2 hours and 40 minutes so far. Yeah. All right. So who do you have?
I'm going Brian Danielson as well.
All right. And that's Russell Dreamcast. It goes down this Sunday on pay-per-view. You guys know where to find us. V, take us home.
All right. So thanks. Goodbye. Hello. Good night.
Hello. Good night. Follow Ray.
Hello,
Follow
good night.
YouTube. Follow everybody that follow our friends to the show. I guess you could follow Gamble if you guys get a chance. Why not? And that's it. That's all. We will see you guys
Yeah,
next
we're
week.
finished. I'll do a
Good
real
night, everybody.
outro next week. Bye, y'all.
Bye.